This is a beautiful hit you don't see often nowadays on hard mode by Masterclass. You're dropping the Rage Invis into the core. You see all those packed defenses, all that value you can get from those bats coming in, even on a multi. So he uses the Invis like a donut strat to be able to keep all of his bats invisible, but not the towers themselves. So look at the values. Get scatters, multi, infernos, eagles, everything. And he's not done with the core just yet because the Rage Tower has popped. So where does he lead from here? Keep in mind this is hard mode. He does some funneling out at the top, loving that. Bringing in BKAQ with some Yetis to bring it in. I think they're going to go for that Town Hall section right there. Spiky ball, perfect. It triggers the Invis Tower. That way they can work on their stuff up here with the hero and give that Invis Tower time to reach its cooldown. Love that move right there. So they're going to pretty much sacrifice that. He still has the Grand Warden and the Royal Champ and everything. Now we know we've secured the Town Hall. This will be a great option here. Not only do we get the middle of the base, the core, we get the Town Hall, this gives him a nice wide sweep he can run around the base with. We see the tornadoes triggered, so we know that we're wide open and clear to just run around and make a big shape around that base. We don't have to worry about the Town Hall poison, we don't have to worry about that big nasty core, and he can run in with Dragon Riders. Looks like a Hydra-based attack. Coming in with loons, he got the Rage Gem on the loons, interestingly enough, to get that extra power in. While these guys are cleaning up here, the AQ is still alive. Still hanging in there. Love that. Bringing it in nice and smooth here. Now he's going to circle the base. He's still got a Stone Slammer down there. Still has some Headhunters and some extra cleanup troops. Didn't even use the Super Wall Breaker yet. You can see these loons just have so much power behind them. The Dragon Riders too, as they target the defenses. Now he's making a sweep around the base. He's got the Monolith down there still. Not been addressed. Hopefully we can get on that. Not too much. Well, yeah, he's got a lot of DPS down the bottom coming in. He's already used his Tome, but he freezes the Mono just in time for all of those defenses to go down. All that, come in with more loons on the back end, because you don't want to just continue pushing through when you have a little bit of extra arsenal to bring on the backside. When everything's distracted, that gives you a chance to drop in and do some extra damage, take it from a flank. Now he's still got some cleanup, because who likes to clean up? Remember, who likes to just lose a 3-star to that? I do not. It sucks. Now he's still on hard mode, so everything is nerfed essentially. So he's got to freeze to get rid of that nasty air defense in the form of an Archer Queen. That's what she is, basically. And now, look, nothing but cleanup. Wait, Stone Slammer. He never used the Slammer. He swagged the Siege Machine on that. You gotta love it. Now this looks like a pretty nasty looking base. He's got a lot of defense by that Town Hall. So let's see what kind of lot. Oh, he's got the Donut in. The Rage, the Invis, the Bats. They're not going to hit any ground type of trouble there with traps. So you can see the Bats do not care about the walls. They can go over and get the Scatter, the Inferno Tower. Can he get the Poison? He's probably not going to get that. He's got to have a plan for that Town Hall. I do not like to wallow into that Town Hall, but he's got the Ice Golem and some heroes come to the top. The EQ boots just break that open. You got to love that. But let's see what kind of things he can come up with. He's got some Skelly Traps to kind of hold him back there a little bit. Not too great. Some Rocket Loons in the CC with the Ice Golem and more. Ouch. Yeah, you know, that's why we have the AQ up there. He's not starting anything around the edge yet. Remember, this was also hard mode. See how he deals with that. Now, I want to keep that... that Barbarian King is so close to death, and we have... just nothing. The AQ's going to have to clutch this whole thing by herself. Yeti over here to funnel that out, thankfully. I think she can. Barb King's got the Phoenix, so he's still alive, still drawing some fire, but oh man, Skellies are not good right there, but thankfully, Town Hall can fall. Now, what kind of path is he going to do next? Let's see here. He can go around the top right side, bring it around, or he can Flame Flinger from the left, get the value there. Doesn't matter that there's a mortar because it's distracted by the archers down at the southwestern part. That's good. That's good, protecting that Flame Flinger. Now he's coming in the middle. The CC's been dealt with. The Poison I don't like. The Rage Scatter. There's a lot of problems there, but the Flame Flinger in the distance, hopefully going to be able to get that single Inferno down. Now, he's not even unleashed the main army yet. He's got the Royal Champion still in queue, but I do wonder about time coming up as well. So we have the attack coming in from the same way the last one came in. Against the Sweeper? No, he's still going to have to fight that Sweeper, getting really close to that range. Hopefully get those loons through a little bit quicker. He's hitting the wall. That's the perfect timing there. No haste. No nothing to get rid of that last Sweeper. No Archer Queen to pick it out of the top. Hopefully maybe the Royal Champ can come and get it. It's not really heavily defended up there. It's just that Sweeper is going to be a problem. But really down here, Royal Champ has a lot of value. You can see he's going in, trying to long range snipe out that Eagle. Love that there because he's got a lot of value out here. And this area is not heavily defended. He can still come through. Blast him out. Look at that. Let's speed it along here a little bit. Just finish this out completely. Cleans up the bottom with the Tesla farm. Nothing's left at the top. And just completely cleans house. This looks like a fun base to hit. Of course, we got the drop in. He's doing the skellies this time. Got to keep those invis, keeping those scatters out of range. Not liking that poison tower there, but if they're invis, they cannot be seen. It is all good. And he's got bats. He's got bats and he's got skellies. And bats. This is good here. Look at the value. We already got a scatter. Hopefully we get that second scatter. Oh, it's going to be a tough one. The Eagle's still alive. Not as much value as he'd hoped, it looks like. What can he do next? He's picking off the top. Got a few Teslas up there. Really just trying to test for traps. Possibly get a little bit of action there, but there's no air troops, no healers yet. Breaks it open with the spiky ball. Fighting up against the enemy hero there. Got a lot of base left. It didn't get as much value out of that one. But let's see what he does here. He's going to funnel around a little bit. Break open that. Use the loons to target. How many loons does he have left? 9. Not many. Not as many loons this time. This one could be a little scary, but he did open up a nice path to the Town Hall. King and Phoenix will go ahead and get a little bit extra tanking plus time. That's what's so great about the Phoenix on the King. Such a tanky unit in the first place, and you have so much distraction from there. He does not have the giant gauntlet to help absorb more damage. But we're coming in here, getting rid of that little compartment. Little air defense is still left over there. Let's see what he has left to work with. Hard mode again, as you may remember. What's he going to do? He's going to go from the left this time. He's going to swoop around the base. That Eagle's in the middle. I really hope that AQ stays alive. I've not seen this attack, so this is completely fresh. So much DPS and power coming in that top. Does he have any sweepers to fight? Yes, he's got 2 sweepers. I don't like that. Oh, just as I was hoping, the AQ and the Dragon Rider took in those air bombs at least. At least he had some sort of purpose. But the AQ, I need her to get in there, and I need her to get that Eagle. Everything is powerful here right now with that Rage. Don't like that. But it looks like the Queen's not even going to have to worry about the Eagle. Coming around, make sure we get that flank almost. Make sure you get that cleanup. Still have some power coming in through here. Is it going to be enough, though? Can you really push through that sweeper enough? Yes, the balloons are actually over it. Coming up with the single. I do not like that single, especially, hopefully the balloons can distract it long enough that the Warden targets it and brings it on down. Real Champ here is about to meet her maker at the bottom. And got enough value out of that, but look at this. Archer Queen stayed alive that whole time. Healers bring her back to full. No more air defenses. Not a lot of defense targeting for the air up here. So things are looking really good at this point because we have a Warden from the middle, AQ coming up on the flank, and then the cleanup troops over here. We got a ground bow. We have Archer Tower. If these were air bows, we'd be hurting right now. But as we can see from this here, it's nothing but cleanup at this point. Looking good here with the Hydra-based attack. Got an E-Dragon up in the corner, likely to go ahead and set the funnel, establish that. We have the giant arrow across. Take out the sweeper. Go ahead and knock it out. Does not trigger the towers, unfortunately, but that's okay. They're pretty deep in the base. It's going to take a minute to get to them. That was to establish funnel, get rid of that air defense, bringing in the Dragon Loon. Oh, E-Dragon's already dead, but the healers are down south. Looking rough here. Hopefully that AQ can survive and get in a little bit deeper there. Hopefully so. We have the dragons coming here. We got to have a plan for that Town Hall, plan for that CC. Going in strong with a very heavy section. Headhunters, very rough. But the blimp is going to be the plan for that Town Hall. Is it clone? No, it's not. Just enough to go ahead and get rid of that. The clones are down here. Oh, he used the clones for the core of the base for the loons. I was going to say to be able to have that power. And he's using the overgrowth, looks like, to wrap around. Leave that section for last. Make sure those heavy defenses are not firing on. You got multis to direct down the loons. Air defense, scatter shot, a lot of danger for the balloons right there. We still got to get that Eagle out of the way. Thankfully we do. Now we take a look. Where's our status right now? We have the Royal Champ out in the field. We got a lot of cleanup up top. And looks like down here is looking good. I'm liking it so far. Buying a little bit of time with that overgrowth even after the nerf. But I think we're gonna be okay here, aren't we? Keeping in mind this is also hard mode. So we're bringing it through. Got a lot of heroes at the top. Dragon's distracted by that. Oh, look at that. Hopefully the rage is enough. It's not going to be enough to keep those loons alive, but the Phoenix, or the Warden with the Phoenix this time, keeping it alive. Oh, that is rough right there. But thankfully, we still have a little bit Archer Queen around. It's going to be deep for her to get in and get that ground bow. This is going to be a time for these Dragon Riders to truly shine here. He's been doing the cleanup around the edge. Looking really good with this. And at this point, can he clutch that cleanup? It looks like he's going to be able to. With a Tesla, trap Tesla at the corner, that could have been very, very deadly. Thankfully, he's able to stop that. So this is going to be a nice hit here. We have the Eagle and Town Hall separate as per usual till Town Hall 17, that is. Setting that funnel up with the Electro Dragon getting beaten up by the enemy Royal Champion. That's not good. That's not good at all because that puts it out of commission a little bit earlier. He did establish a funnel up at the top. That's nice. Hopefully, it should be wide enough. I mean, you may have a little bit of dragons going out to the... Nope, not going out to the Wizard Tower. What's his goal here? We have to have a plan for that Town Hall. He's going to blimp it through. But the blimp is missed by the tome, and it's hit by the monolith. So much power. air traps, mono, but he still is able to clone the loons into the town hall. That's the beauty of it. He had not quite made to the town hall with the blimp. He was able to clone it into and through a line to be able to reach that town hall with the clones, and it saved that town hall and possibly the raid. That was really good. The eagle is not on the very, very back side, so if the eagle were down the bottom, if it were the last little quadrant he was going after, that might be a little bit dangerous, but he still got it early enough to where it couldn't do too much damage. That dragon's dead. He's just so distracted by everything getting wrecked on. Then we have a king going around. That's looking good here. What's the king have for equipment? Vamp stash, so he can really get the heals. And he's full health. I love it. This is a bit of a tricky spot to be in. The royal champion coming around here with the spear and the shield looks like, but now she's distracted. She is completely so much damage on her. Thankfully, it's a hog. The hog. Oh, let's see what her equipment is. That's looking good. Nope, no shield. All right, so they're coming around the edge here. It looks like that we are really going in for the end. How much are these hogs going to get for value at the very end? That could be nice, but with the scatter there, with the ricochet there, they might not have a chance. They might have a chance. He keeps freezing them all out. He's not giving them a chance to do anything. Unbelievably good. I love that. He's got the cleanup. He didn't forget about that. At this point, the archer queen's full up. That dragon is going to have a hard time reaching the... Oh, yeah, he's done. He's definitely done. But we still have the BK down here. We have the flying air warden. We got a dragon. And really, the only threat left is that multi-archer tower in the middle. The tornado was down there. Thankfully, that tornado was not up high when he was making his run in from the blimp. That could have been bad since he had to clutch it with the clone. But either way, looking really good. Looks like he made that save that he needed. Subscribe to the channel if you like videos like this, and see you next time.